Well, hey, Mr. Erickson here. Just going to talk a little bit through just kind of what you're going to be doing on this end of the year Unit 11 graphing project. And it basically just kind of is a way that we'll get to practice and, kind of make and create some of these types of graphs that we've been creating. First of all, notice here, and I know it's a little kind of, you really got to read it, make sure you know what you're doing here. But you'll be making 4 graphs on Google Sheets. So first of all, realize there's going to be 4 graphs when you're done. Okay, 4 graphs on your spreadsheet, and you're going to have them on different tabs. If you notice, like down here, we got Sox versus Cubs. That's one tab. Education versus salary. That's another tab. If you actually count these tabs, it looks like there's 6 of them. Okay, so there's when you open up this Google Sheet right there, note that there's going to be 6 tabs. Okay, but you only need to make how many? 4 graphs, right? So you only need to do 4 of the 6. Now, when you do your 4, you need to make sure that there's one bar graph represented. So one of the 4 is a bar graph. Another one of the 4 is a line graph. Okay, another one of the 4 is a circle, and another one of the 4 is a histogram. So you have 4 graphs completed, but you need to make sure you do one of each. Okay, so you've done one bar graph, you've done one line graph, one circle graph, one histogram. That's a total of 4 graphs, right? One of each type. Okay, but notice there's 6 sets of data. So you actually get to pick a little bit, right? You won't have to do like a graph for every set of data. You only need to pick 4 of them. However, okay, you can't just pick any 4. You need to make sure that you actually have not just done one bar graph, but find a set of data that bar graph would be a good choice for. Remember the last assignment? Hopefully you've done 511. If you haven't, go back and do Monday's 511 assignment first. We worked on picking making an educated decision of which graph would be best in this specific situation, whatever data you're given, right? Which graph would be best to use. And so you will need to make those same kind of decisions here. So you can't just pick one of the sets of data and say, all right, histogram, let's go. Once again, you need to find, okay, which set of data, and there might be more than one, right? Maybe 2 of the 6, for all we know, gives you a large amount of numerical data, and you're like, hey, a histogram would be great here. So once again, pick one of those, make a histogram. That would be your histogram for one of your 4 total graphs, right? So you're not going to, once again, you're not going to make a graph for every tab. There's 6 tabs. You only need to do 4, but you need to make sure you do one of each of the 4 types. Okay. So just want to make sure I really, really emphasize that. Once again, do them on separate tabs, just like you see here in this picture. So you've done your graph kind of with each tab there of the 4. There should be 4 tabs then with graphs completed. Otherwise, that's the biggest thing. So the rest of it, I'll kind of let you guys get into it. If you have questions, let me know. But hopefully there's a lot of good detailed information if you just read this page for kind of what to do past that. But just make sure you do realize this is due here on Wednesday, May 20th. That's not in 2 days. Right now I'm recording this on Monday, 5/11, but that's not Wednesday, May 13th. That's Wednesday, May 20th. So you've got, at least from Monday here, that a week and a half before you would have to have this done. Okay. So once again, reach out if you have questions. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a little fun with this. It's kind of cool to be creative instead of just answering questions all the time. You'll get to kind of create some graphs, even about some different things. You got math test scores. You got the Sox and the Cubs. I know we don't have baseball going on, but you've got that there if you want. You've got sleeping dogs. So you got some interesting things there maybe to work with, and be statisticians here and make some statistical displays and graphs here for a few days. So once again, if you guys have questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, hope you guys